You don't need much information. You have to break that loop. I was in the same condition as yours. I'm ambitious and I was in the same condition as you. I was just consuming content every single day from the gurus of the info space about how to make money, how to build a personal brand, how to scale your offer, or how to build discipline on all these things, right? I was looking into these videos. I was no longer in the same condition as you, but I'm right now as a 17-year-old. Get out of that side, and I'm on the different side right now. How do I do it? What you're currently doing right now. If you got a problem or whatever, you got it, right? You say you want to do something, you want to learn a skill. Say example, you want to learn sales. So what you do, you go onto the YouTube and you open YouTube and you see videos about sales. And just constantly just learn, just watch this course, that course, 2 hour, 10 hour, 12 hours, just course watch. But at the end of the day, what you see yourself, you're overwhelmed. You got so much information in your head that you cannot comprehend. You're seeing the people who are 50 levels ahead of you, and the information they tell is in the concise form that is not getting in your mind. At the end of the day, you feel burnt out, you feel like it's overwhelming, and you feel a fake sense of progress. So how to get out of this? Let me explain you. Here's the truth that nobody tells you about. See, information is everywhere. Cause now in today's age, in 2026, due to AI, information is everywhere. You can have a whatever information you want, you can have it in seconds. You can have it from ChatGPT or Cloud or Perplexity or whatever. But the real thing which is lacking from you and your success, see, I am not much level far from you. You are currently level 0 to 1, 2, 3. I'm at the same levels. I just learned this one thing, and I'm telling you from my experience and what I've learned. It's not knowledge, it's action, it's execution. Because these all people, they tell you that this is the knowledge that you need to get the success, right? And they say this knowledge is hide behind the doors of their paid course, right? But the main thing you lack right now is you think that if I want to start something, say I want to start sales, say I want to start marketing, or say I want to start personal branding, say I want to start sales. So how do I learn sales, about appointment setting or about closing? So what should I do? I go onto the YouTube, I watch 10 hours tutorials of some coach who is telling me, yeah, that's good. I say it, it's really great. Everything is great. But what you need to do is, the moment you get information in your head, you have to also put that information onto the thing. Because for everything in life, it doesn't matter. No one gives a fuck about what you have in your mind unless you get that out on the table and present it the value. My thing is, I learned this one quote and that drastically transformed. And I'll tell you my thing. I procrastinated for months, literal months. I procrastinated from last year's about 6 to 8 months. I just procrastinated about starting this thing, that thing. Should I start this now? Should I start that now? So when you watch people like Alex Hormozi or Iman Gadzhi, these people, the way they speak, when we try to comprehend, I tell you my story. When I try to see Iman Gadzhi's videos, high-level videos, I try to comprehend those topics in my mind, and I try to solve the problem if it doesn't even exist. Did you have noticed you solve problems it doesn't even exist in your mind, and you just keep solving those problems? Say for an example, you saw a video from Alex Hormozi or Iman Gadzhi, how you can scale from $100,000 a month to $1 million a month. See, now you are very ambitious. You are a very ambitious person. You are starting into the space, and you want to know how people operate on that level, right? It's good, but honestly telling you, what you're doing is just productive procrastination. It's just entertainment, nothing else. The reels you watch or this video, it's the same. Because the problem is, you are trying to solve the problems which are not today. See, what my problem is today is to just pick up the camera, select my topic, and give information to the people, right? And share my learnings and what I have learned because I'm 17-year-old right now. I cannot tell you the things like a 25-year-old. that I've made hundreds of millions of dollars, so you should do this. And at that also level, you cannot really understand what I'm saying, because I say my every sentence and words in a concise manner, and you try to understand it by watching thrice, 4 times to that level. And you watch all those things, and at the end of the day, you get nothing done. You get nothing done. You are just overwhelmed. So the solution for this, it's the one word, the one quote, the one sentence. Think less, do more. Just what? Think less and do more. Because the solutions of the problems right now you're looking for in the videos or in the course material or in the online information you're looking for, it's not in there. The problem you're facing right now, you will get answers of those problems from the action, from the work you do right now. Like, say, my problem right now is about to find a topic about this, or about to how can I learn this skill, or how can I implement this, right? I'm not one like who have made millions of dollars, or I have achieved a lot of things. I'm also in the beginner levels, like level 3, 4, 5 of the business game, of the online money, of the entrepreneur game, right? All the gurus you see, these people, what they do you think that they people consume so much knowledge like you? No. So the solution for you I give you is a ratio of consumption, ratio production. Because you need to understand this one thing. If you want to be successful in online business, in info business, in discipline, or have in life I can say, in online business or in the info business, you need to start producing things. You need to do something. You cannot just sit still and just wait. You need to do something, like just learn something. Okay, learning this. What learning this? You got the information in your mind. So put that information on something. So say you learn some sales skills, right? So open ChatGPT and tell him to act as your sales. Send him some voice notes about the sales. Or if you're wanting to start your personal brand, or if you're wanting to start documenting your journey like me, how I'm documenting my journey and sharing my learnings along the way. So what I do I say that I will not post YouTube videos until I make $10 million or until I become a multi-millionaire? No. Because I want to share people what I learned at this level at 17 years old, so that the people who are watching me also should not waste their time on just consuming things rather than producing. So the ratio I give you is 2:1. The 2:1, what does it mean? Let me tell you one thing. So right now what you do is you consume 4 hours of content or 4 hours of learnings. So you must be twice producing. So say, for an example, simple example, I consume 2 hours of content about online business, about learning sales, about learning marketing, about learning communication. I spend 2 hours about learning how can I scale this person's brand to this amount of money. So I should implement it twice the hours. Say 2 hours, I learn this topic, say sales. I'll be producing, I'll be doing actual something like practicing sales, taking the calls with whoever you want it, like the practice calls. That is the actual work. Okay, that is the twice amount of times you got to do, and you have to slightly reduce that consumption. Right now your consumption should be could be 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day. So reduce that, right? Reduce that to, say, right now it's your 8 hours a day. So you cannot work 16 hours a day, that's 24 hours, okay? So that's not gonna happen. What you do is reduce the consumption rate to, say, 3 hours a day and work 6 hours a day on producing. Anything it could be. It could be applying the things what you learn. Also about what the books you read. I have read until now 15 books until the age of 17. I've been reading from 14 years of age. Books in online business, for funnels, for atomic secrets, or money making in general. I have not got these success what I have thought in the starting I would get by reading those books, because I have not applied the topics of those books. So this is how you can go from a overwhelm a consumption junkie, a productive procrastinator, to becoming the person who you want to be, who you see to be, okay? And honestly, why you do not do the production part? Because I also felt that it was not a long ago. I also felt that what I was lacking, I was, what we can say, that afraid, feared of what it could be, or I need more information, I need more topics, I need this information, I need this knowledge to start this or to get this. What if I start this and this problem arise at this specific level, and how I should get the answer of this problem right now? But it's not there, okay? So to be clear, to be summarized, all this thing is 3 points: think less, do more, 2:1 rule. For any hours of consumption you do the twice as number of production. Third point is 5-second rule. Whatever you think, say I have to do this, 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam it, start doing it. That's how you win. Speed is the key. And I'll be sharing with you my wins and whatever I learned throughout the time, so you can implement and you can also do that the same, right? So I'm not a special one. I'm just a regular 17-year-old guy like you, who just decided to take control of his life in his hands and to just become a producer, become a doer, not just a thinker. Because you can install 10-year mental models of Alex Hormozi or Iman Gadzhi, what they have learned throughout the 10 years time period. You can install all those things and become a master procrastinator. That's it. You're gonna become that. It takes guts to go to the glory. So yeah, so if you're an ambitious person like me, what I have to tell you is just this: stop consuming, start producing, think less and do more. Just start taking action and get the work done. Thank you. Bye. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.